Okay. I'm gonna try and get through this as quick as I can, but we'll see what happens, right? Hi, welcome to my channel, Takoyaki Tarot. I believe my last video was posted yesterday, which was Wednesday. Today is Thursday, the 18th of January, 2024. I gotta re-put my hair up because, anyways. So before I get started, I want to remind anyone that's watching that these messages are not going to resonate with everyone, and that's okay. If they resonate with you and gives you clarity, great. If it does not, then don't force it to be your story, okay? I had some interesting dreams last night. I'm just trying to figure out how to start this, I guess. But you have the right to do something. If you're doing something, it's like you have the right to do it, like, because it was like yours originally in the first place. I know that's like so vague. I know. I'm trying to. So let's put it like this, okay? So let's say you are sitting down in a chair. All right, let's put it like this. You're sitting down in a chair. But the chair has like your coat on it, your bag on it, like you're making yourself comfortable in that chair, like it's your chair, right? It's the chair that you're using for the time being, right? And then you get up and go wherever, like the bathroom or to grab a drink or whatever, right? And then somebody comes back, so you come back and someone's sitting in a chair, but all your stuff is there, right? That person is like very smug. But it's interesting because it's like, okay, you took my chair. It wasn't a chair in the dream though, it was something else. But it's like, okay, you took my chair. So what's interesting is that if you want to dismantle the chair, you could do that. It's something like that. Like, well, I was using the chair. How do I explain this? All right, so let me just tell you the dream, right? So I had a dream that I was in this building. It was like a school building, right? But like I hadn't been in this building in a long time. But all my there, specifically the lockers. So all right, so something could have been happening. There's a specific situation could have been happening for you since, I don't know, high school, because it kind of gave that vibe. All right, in the dream, high school. Okay, so the entire point of the dream, it really took place on the lockers, and usually, lockers in dreams represent security, especially of tangible or intangible things that are important to you or your success, like things that you put in your locker, like your books, I don't know, tissues, your sweater, your bag. Okay, just shit like that. Also, lockers and dreams, they represent like your identity, right? Parts of your identity. I'm literally looking this up right now. So here's the thing, right? In the dream, I had this nice locker. It was a good sized locker. It was a good sized locker. I'm pretty short, so any good sized locker is a good sized locker to me, right? I'm like 5 foot, so any like those long lockers, you know what I'm talking about? Like the ones that you usually see at the gyms, right? It was like those gym lockers, but in a school setting. So it was like that. And there's like this masculine, right? And here's the thing, too. I haven't been to that locker in a while, right? For just, I don't know, I just haven't. So when I went to that locker in the dream, I went there for something. But when I looked, it's like someone had tried to move their stuff in my locker. And I was like, that's weird. This is my locker, right? And when I looked to the left of me, I saw a face of a masculine who had, like, I hadn't seen this person in a long time in, like, the waking world, right? But when I looked at them, they looked kind of smug, and, like, it took me off guard. And they were smug because it's kind of like, they had this, it was like, yeah, I'm moving into your locker now. Now, also, this person could have trouble with, like, their own identity, not really knowing who they are, where they really fit in, right? And it's like, be careful, because let me tell you something too, because even men can be jealous of women just by their personality, by their shine, like how comfortable, their confidence. Like, even men can be jealous of women in that terms. And trust me, I've dealt with this forever, right? So I know the signs. But so this is a masculine who could have been jealous of you for a very long time, or like jealous of your confidence, or because like you know where you are, or who you are, or something like that. This person is going through some sort of identity crisis, is what I'm getting. And it's like they felt like if they moved into your locker, or like if they moved into my locker, they would find their identity. But that's an illusion to them. That's not true. And also, you have a choice, collective, on whether or not you want to allow this person around you. There's the only reason why this person, and the only reason why, be careful, because believe it or not, the only reason why certain people want to be around you is because they want to take from your personality. They want to, I don't know, disguise traits of you as confidence in them, if that makes sense. That's the best way I can put it. Like, if you're a naturally confident person, you're going to be confident in whatever it is that you do, whatever it is that you eat, listen to, where you work, how you talk, your mannerisms, how you dress, etc., etc. So it's like this person, they were trying to like take bits and pieces of that, thinking it too will make them confident. That's not how that works. That's not how that works. So anyways, back to the dream, right? So in the dream, I was getting annoyed because this person kept trying to move their stuff in my locker. Because at the end of the day, it's like, just because you're not using your like in school, right? If you're not using your locker all day, it's still your locker, right? So there's something that you haven't been using, or that you haven't been like really around. It's like this person's like, oh, well, if they're not touching it, if they're not using it, I'm going to use it. I'm going to take it, right? But it's like there was some sort of like weird entitlement behind that. Like, just because I wasn't using my locker, they thought that they could just like move in and use it and utilize it and take it. They felt very confident and smug about this. And what made them even more smug about this is the fact that they were doing this without me knowing, because I wasn't using my locker. So it's like, it's kind of like they were squatting. They were squatting in my locker, using it as like a home, as a personality, as an identity, as a mask. And they felt like they could do that because I wasn't using it or something like that. Like, it's like, oh, if you're not using your car, you should just let me use it. It's like that. It's like a weird entitlement. But it's like, just because I'm not using my locker, or I'm not using the car, or I'm not using whatever. Like, first of all, it's still mine. And collective, you have a choice. Like, I feel like someone's trying to make you feel guilty as well, because you have something that you're not using at the moment and they want to use it, and it's like, well, you're not using it, you should let me use it. It's something weird like that, okay? So anyways, back to the dream. In the dream, I had like some stuff that I had to put in my locker. So when I went to my locker, but the first thing I thought about was like, oh, well, so-and-so stuff in my locker, so maybe I should find another locker. But then after that thought, I was like, wait a minute, but this is my locker. Why should I have to find another locker when I was already given a good sized locker? I was already giving a locker. And this is a really good locker. I was already given this. Why should I have to go find a little tiny locker to put all my stuff in? That's not right? There's a realization for you collective as well, like, wait a minute, I don't have to do this. I feel like that's been a recurring theme in my videos lately, something that you're realizing you don't have to do something and somebody's making you feel guilty. So in the dream, I took all my stuff from a tiny little locker and went back to my original locker and put my stuff in there, and I put like a really big padlock on the locker, knowing, and this person, they saw me like put a padlock on the locker, and it's like, you're basically locked out because this is my locker. I just locked you out of whatever you're trying to gain access to, whatever you're trying to use, whatever you're trying to do. You've been locked out. And that's where the dream ended. So whoever this person is, whatever they're trying to do, they're locked out. It could be messing with your identity or trying to confuse people about your identity, getting you confused about your identity. This person, it's a masculine. It was a masculine, right? Wow. So here's, it says right here, to dream of someone else's locker represents issues with access to things you can't have or answers to problems that are hidden from you. This person's going through some shit right now. I really shouldn't be cursing, but they're going through some stuff right now, and they feel like you have the answers, but the answers, like, they also want to make you feel guilty because you're not giving them answers. So if these are, all right, if there's questions that this person has, they feel like because you have the answers to the questions they have, you should give them the answers because you don't have those questions and you already know those answers. And if you're not using those answers, you might as well just give them the answers. It's like that. You know what I'm getting? There's a song that I'm getting. Wow. Oh my gosh. I just like choked on air. I'm getting this song. It kills me not to know this, but I've almost just forgotten what the color of her eyes were. And the scars of how she got them, as the telling sighs of age rings down, a single tear is dropping through the valleys of an aging face that this world has forgotten. It's Savior by Rise Against. But there's this quote or lyric in there. It goes how does it go? Rise Against. That's when she said, I don't hate you, boy. Okay. But seldom do these words ring true when I'm constantly failing you. Was that we just can't break through until we disappear. So you could have tried to help this person multiple times. This is someone who failed you in more than one way. And the day pressed down like crushing waves, for no man does it ever wait, like memories of dying days that deafen us like hurricanes. Yeah, this person's not doing so well right now. They need something of you. They need something that you were giving them in the past, something that they're locked out of now. I keep like choking on air. That's when she said, I don't hate you, boy. I just want to save you while there's still something left to save. That's when I told her I love you, girl, but I'm not the answer for the questions that you still have. Yeah. This person, they're running around town, running around life. They have questions of themselves, of the world, their identity, life, death. They're spiritually, they're lost. They're looking for a beacon. You are that beacon of light, but they are locked out. They don't have access to you anymore. And it's crazy because at one point, maybe you were giving them access to you, but it's like they were smug about it. They were entitled about it. Or they were taking from you without you realizing or knowing, or they just felt like they could take from you. But now that they're locked out, they're like running around. Like deafening us like hurricanes. Bathed in flames, we held the brand, uncurled the fingers in your hand, pressed into the flesh like sand. Now do you understand? So tell me now, if this ain't love, then how do we get out? Because I don't know. Yeah. This person, it's kind of sad because they're having trouble finding love. I feel like this masculine is confused on like their feelings towards you, whether it's envy or love. They don't. They're just confused. I know who. Yeah, they've been locked out. And then there's that song by Bruno Mars, because you make me feel like I've been locked out of heaven for too long, for too long. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, so I feel like I keep hearing there's no going back, there's no helping this person. There's no going back, there's no helping this person. There's no going back, there's no helping this person. You cannot go back to this person. There's something wow, they are evil. That's the first card that came out. They are evil. There's no going back. There's no helping this person. I feel like this is somebody who consistently threw you under the bus. They created enemies around you and you had no idea why certain people disliked you or certain people looked at you a certain way. It's because this person, they were messing with your identity. That's crazy because... And they were smug about it too. This is a masculine. That's so crazy. I'm only laughing because I can't even tell you. Wow. Wake up and get out. This person, they want to keep you in dreams. Like, they want to... You do know that if you want to wake up from a dream, you can wake up from a dream. I don't know if you know that, but you can. You do what you got to do and then wake up and get out. In the dream, I just had to lock something and then I was like, all right, I'm done. I need something else for wake up and get out because I'm missing something. Envious of children steals their innocence. That is not good. This is somebody who's jealous of kids. It's the jealousy really comes from, so let's say, wow. So one of the main reasons why this person is jealous of kids is because they look at kids like, oh, you have it easy. And more in particular, they're jealous of children who have healthy, dynamic homes, right? Two-parent household, mother, mother, father, father, mother, father. They just look at that with like jealousy. There's something about they like to corrupt people or like I can't get into that shit. So yeah, they're mostly jealous of like healthy children or even like adults, right? Because we're all like children of God, right? Most of us, right? So this is an adult that could also not just children, but also jealous of other adults who, you know, like you don't really have much to complain about when it comes to your childhood or like just in general. They're jealous of that too. So this is somebody who tries to like corrupt. I don't know, like healthy or happy people, right? I feel like it's not just like isolated when it comes to children. I feel like it's more like children of God. This is somebody who is like they feel entitled and they have like a wicked heart and they try to corrupt people that like what are you so happy about? It's something like that. Or like they try to like make you feel weird for like liking something that's like completely innocent. Like, look, I like this show. Like, oh, why do you like that show? That's a dumb show or something like that. It's and not only that, but they're jealous of people who like didn't have the same struggles as them, or if you did have the same struggles as them, you're not walking around with like that bitterness inside of you like them. This is just a jealous adult. They're jealous of everyone. They're jealous of kids because they think they got it good. You know, they miss the times where they didn't have to stress out and they didn't have responsibilities. And they're also jealous of adults who seem to be having it together. This is an adult who also feels that they are entitled to other people's things. Like, for example, like a car. Like, if you're not using that car, then you should let me use a car. First of all, that's my car and I can do what I want with it. This person wants you to feel guilty because you're not helping them with something. It's you know, it's so crazy. I feel like I've done this before too. What they need help with is like their personality or like their image or their sense of confidence or their self-esteem. They need someone to give them that. And it's like you're not giving them that. So they take it from you, especially like in the dream. So like I went in the dream and I went back to my locker and I just put a huge ass padlock on it. Like, you're not about to take my shit. Go find your own locker. I'm not the one with an identity crisis. You don't know who you are. That's not my problem. If I could go back in time and reintroduce myself, I would. First impressions, do over. I feel like this person just wants to do life over, not just with you, with their friends, their family, their jobs, whatever. It's really about that. Like, they just want to go back in time to like when things were much simpler or easier, or like when they had like no responsibilities or no accountability. They're in a place right now where they have to take accountability for a lot of things in their lives, or like people are just like, well, you're an adult, why aren't you doing XYZ? Or like you're like, there comes a time when you become an adult in your life when you're just like, I gotta have, like, you should have certain things already lined up or set up for yourself, or like you can't, you know what I'm saying? It's like I feel like this person just wants to go back in time and like have it easy or just redo everything. You can't. This person doesn't know how to start from now. And they feel like because you're able to do that you should help them. There's also something like they feel like you owe them some sort of loyalty because of how long you've known them. Oh my God, I'm getting like dizzy. Like some sort of loyalty because whatever relationship you had or how long you've known them. The path that they took in life up until this point has done nothing for them. So it's like they're wishing and wishing that they could just go back in time and like take that path or that path or that path. But it's like, you chose the path that you're on right now. You gotta like make do with what you got. And I feel like there's something about being in a fantasy where it's like, if they could just stay in that fantasy, that delusion, that if they could just go back in time, then somehow magically things would change for them. We have the letter P. Could be somebody's first, last, middle, initial name of a word or a place. Oh, that's sad. This is a predator. This person's also trying to peep in your dreams. It's like a peeping predator. They're trying to peep on you and stalk you to see when's the best time to pounce. Pee. Also, people are waking up around this person and like, you're. No, we don't. Mm-mm. They're not being. People see this person as a burden to life because it's like, what are you contributing to the world? Like, you're this age. What are you doing? What are you contributing? How productive are you being to society? But not just to society, because you shouldn't work for, but it's just like, how productive are you being to the world? Like, I just saw 2626. Like, what are you? This person's not living in their purpose. That's what I'm saying. What are you? That people are just viewing this person as a burden. They're not being productive to the world, to society, to their purpose. Instead, what they're doing is they're peeping on you, trying to find out when's the right time to pounce on you. They're preying on you, or they're trying to prey on you. Yeah, my phone keeps going on. They're trying to prey on you. They're not preying on you. They're trying to. They're trying to find the right moment to pounce on you. This person has a dark heart. And it's like they let all the trauma, all the negativity, all the projections, society, themselves, they let all that darken their heart. And believe it or not, it's a choice on whether or not you want to have a dark heart. It's a choice. Nobody wakes up like, oh, I want to, like, it doesn't just happen. Like, you have to, like, be willing to let the darkness in. Right? Like, I'm not saying that trauma doesn't, like, cause bruises and scars and hurt and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, you have to wake up and be like, I'm not going to let this affect me. I'm not going to become a victim to my trauma or whatever the case it is. I keep looking at this tourmaline. Confidence. This person needs confidence from you. They want confidence. Also, it's weird because this person, they felt. Oh, it's felt. They felt confident in being able to go inside the dreams and take what they wanted from you. They felt confident that they could do something, but it's locked away from them. Something is locked from them. They can't. So it's confidence. If they want confidence and they were trying to take confidence from you, they cannot. That's crazy because I know. W. First, last, middle, initial, name of order, of place. What's W? What is W about? End of karmic cycle. Oh, you get to keep your confidence. You're winning. You just won. Whatever this is, you won. This is no more. This person can't. I'm telling you, this person has been doing this for a very long time. Taken from you. And for a lot of you, it was your confidence. Or like your mannerisms or traits or whatever it is, and they would masquerade it as confidence, but it's like they've taken your style, they've taken your aesthetics, they've taken your mannerisms, they've taken your looks, but they're still not confident, right? And I feel like this person is wondering, what else can I take? Because I'm still, at the end of the day, I'm still not confident. What's going on? What's going on? Because that's not how that works. That's not how that works. Whatever you were taking, that's temporary. This person needs confidence. Like, they just don't feel good about themselves. They're stuck in misery. They have a dark heart, and they're jealous of everyone. Like, they're not, whatever this is, I'm telling you, they got locked out. They can't take from you anymore. This is no more. You just won whatever this is. Spiritually barren. Yeah, this person cannot manifest. And it's not even just about manifesting. It's just that they cannot, because of all the negativity and the darkness and the delusions and all that shizzle, right? Because of all of that, they can't. Of course they're blocked. Of course they're locked out. Of course they don't have confidence. How can you create when your soil is poison, right? This person, if they're trying to grow something in their garden, they cannot, because the soil is poisoned. Their mind is poisoned. Their heart is poisoned. Their soul is poisoned. That's why they're barren right now. And I'm only saying right now because everything is temporary, right? So this person could have something happen to them, and then they start healing, they start cleansing, there's something dirty inside them, right? But as of right now, they cannot do what you can do. They're barren, they're blocked, they're locked out. That darkness is what's like, and I'm not saying that darkness is dirty, because we all have light and dark, right? But it's like the amount of filth and poison that does not need to be there. It's like, all right, the best way I can put it, it's like, all right, this is going to be a gross representation or a gross whatever, but like, a yeast infection. It's an overgrowth of yeast. Naturally, you have yeast in the vagina. It creates a balance. You need that. But it's like there's an overgrowth. There's an overgrowth of negativity, of filth, of poison, of darkness. There's an overgrowth of that in this person, and it's like that's why there's no balance within them, right? And that's why I use a yeast infection as a metaphor, because as a woman, even men too, like you need, like it's important to have that yeast, right? Health 101. All women have yeast, but if the bacteria is not there to keep that yeast under control, you get an overgrowth of yeast, which is why you get a yeast infection. It's because you don't have the bacteria to keep that yeast under control. So the light that is inside of them, it's for some reason, I hate to say it, but it's like it's not really a match to the darkness, because it's like they're continuously feeding that darkness inside of them, right? So right now they have an overgrowth of darkness, and that's not really a problem. That has nothing to do with you. I'm just telling you what's going on. All right. I'm just telling you why they are spiritually barren. It's because they have an overgrowth of darkness. It's like a yeast infection, but in darkness. Right? So that's that. You like my nails? I got them done at the salon recently. I love that sound. The lady goes, "You want gel?" I'm like, she goes, "I do for you." I was like, okay. All right, so now that's all right. Damn, 34 minutes. I'm gonna pull some tarot. Yeah, this is a karmic liquid poisoning in the form of guilt. Don't drink it. Yeah, I told you. Yeah. Well, I already knew that. This person, they want you to feel guilty, either because of like the relationship that you had, or how long you known each other, or because like I started from the bottom, now we're here. You could have had some sort of similar beginning childhood in particular, but you just chose a different path from this person. This is a masculine. And they were so smug about it in the dream. They were so smug. And I was like, oh, you want to take my stuff? All right, I'm just going to lock it. It's my stuff. It's my dream. It's my world. You're the intruder. I could do what I want. I could do what I want. If in my dreams, it's in my world. I could do what I want, how I want. And I'm going to exercise that right. That's what I was saying. You have the right to do something. In the very beginning of this video, I was saying you have the right to do something. Especially when it comes to your dreams and the dream world, it's your world. You have the right. If you want to lock someone out, you can do that. If you want to banish someone, you can do that. It's your right. And on top of that, there's that, like, in my reading yesterday, I was talking about Bastet and the archangels and God, right? How they're making sure that something stays in your possession, right? Like, if you don't want to share your confidence, you don't have to, right? And I'm not trying to say that like in a, oh, you shouldn't help the poor. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it's like there comes a point in time like where like let's say you're out in the street, right, and a crackhead comes up to you. Oh, you got $1? Oh, do you have $1? Because I could use $1 too, right? It's like that. Four of Cups in reverse. Someone feels like this is like some sort of missed opportunity, or they missed an opportunity to take something from you while they were able to take something from you. Okay. Right. Missed opportunity, right? Because the cycle has been closed. Like they can't do anything anymore. They also feel like because you have this, you have all this energy. It's like, can I have some energy? No, get out. Leave me alone. They can't take energy from you. There's really, honestly, this person, they have no, like, confidence. It's like, I have like deja vu right now. Yeah. There's something about this Four of Cups in reverse, right? So with the end of karmic cycle and Four of Cups in reverse, by you locking them out, it's like, you kind of caught the leak. And a couple months ago, I think it was a couple months ago, or like this past summer, I made a video about how a little bit of your energy was enough to sustain this person or these people. And you didn't really notice the leak because of how much energy, how much light, how much confidence, how much abundance you have. Okay? Like a little bit for them does wonders. But it's like that leak has been plugged up. It's no more. So anyways, I just wanted to say that. Alright, I'm gonna have to close this soon. Magician. Wow. Yeah, this person messes with magic. They do a lot of magic. I already knew this though. They like to mess with magic because it's like it helps them with their confidence. It helps them with their self-esteem. They also feel good when they do this. They feel good when they can manipulate people. it like gives them like an ego boost, or it just makes them like, it validates something inside of them. I keep hearing in the background, I'm in the background of my head, I keep hearing White Flag by Dido. I know, like, there's like so many layers right now, and like that's like in the back, like, you know, like when you're in a cafe and there's like all these like conversations going on, and then like the music is in the background, you hear it's like that right now. That's so funny. There's like so many conversations going on right now. It's too loud. Knight of Cups on top of Wake Up and Get Out. Okay, yeah. Be cautious, because this person, they want to give you something, they want to offer you something, but liquid poisoning in the form of guilt. Don't drink it. I don't think it's necessarily, I mean, yes, it's poison, but what they want to offer you something, you need to realize what they're trying to offer you, for what it is. Like, this person, they're just trying to find a way back into you, like, no pun intended, I kid you not, like, okay. Then we have the Strength and Two of Wands reverse. It's interesting because I would have thought that the Strength card would be in reverse, but this is how this person gains all their magic. This is how I just bit my tongue. This is how they get all their magic. This is how it's like how they sustain themselves, their ego, how they feed their ego. But for some reason, like, because the cycle has ended, they can't do this anymore. This was the bad path that they took in life, being this way, with the Two of Wands in reverse. They should have never done this. This was like wrong from the get-go. Fuck, man, I bit my tongue. This person's mad because you know this. So that's why they want to come back towards you. If they're going to offer you something, you're going to have to see it for what it is. With the Wake Up and Get Out, that's what I was missing. It's the Knight of Cups. You're going to be able to see something for what it is, because this person is going to be playing games in your face. What they just want access to your identity. They just want to feel good about themselves. They want confidence. They want to feel like they're winning. They want to feel like their magic is good. Their magic is working. Like, they don't want to... I don't know. It's this person... They have no energy. And they see you have energy with the Four of Cups in reverse. Like, you just have, like, this energy of life. Like, this enthusiasm, this happiness, like this ready to take on the town energy. And it's like they can't even get out of bed. And it's like, well, you already have enough energy. Why can't I have some? First of all, it's my energy. They want to make you feel guilty for that. Like, you have too much energy. You have too much enthusiasm for life. Your garden is overflowing. Okay, so what? It's yeah, and I just heard Bastet. That's why Bastet is around, making sure that what stays yours is yours. What's in your home is for your home. Whatever you're creating, whatever you're growing, it stays in your room, in your womb. It stays in your energy. It stays in your sacral. It stays around you. Like, there's a lot of things around you that's making sure that there are no leaks. Yeah, P for your possessions. It's like whatever is yours is staying yours. I know. There goes White Flag Dido. It's, hold on. Let me look that up now. Wow, I know you think that I shouldn't still love you or tell you that. This person, they want to tell you that they, but if I didn't say it, well, I'd still have felt it. Where's the sense of that? I promise I'm not trying to make your life harder or return to where we were. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, that's why that's playing. But they're coming towards you with the Knight of Cups. I promise I'm not trying to make your life harder or return to where we were. So what do you want then? But I will go down with this ship, and I will put my hands on and surrender. There will be no white flag above my door. I'm in love and always will be. Yeah, Temperance on the fence. This person, they're stuck. They're stuck out here, and spiritually, they're having trouble believing. They're having trouble with their faith. Could be a Sagittarius. This person is also very confident that they could win you back, or that they could win your affections, or this person needs your loyalty. If they have your loyalty, you could be the kind of person that if you're loyal to someone, you're loyal to a fault, despite the fact that it might be draining to you. They need that. They want that. There will be no white flag above my door. I'm in love. So they don't want to give something up. They don't want to stop doing something. Usually, when you wave a white flag, that's you surrender, right? You're giving up the battle. You're conceding the war. There will be no white flag above my door. Yeah, they're not gonna give up. I'm in love, but I don't feel like this person. It's not really love. It's like a fine in the brain too. Envy or hate and love, they're very, very close. It's just like a very thin line, I kid you not, in the brain that separates the two. But in this situation, I feel like this person, they don't know. I think it's both. They envy you and they love you. But it's more like they love and admire who you are, what you represent, what you can do. But as for you, because you hold all of these traits, all these abilities, they envy that. They envy that. And what makes it worse is that this person actually knows you, like, or they had a personal relationship with you, or they, like, something that was like one-on-one. And I feel like that's what makes it harder for this person, because they know someone like you in real life, or they once knew someone like you in real life, right? It's like this person sees you as some sort of celebrity, but it's like they can never get your autograph anymore. And they resent that. But they love the fact that they know you, or that they once knew you. I feel like there will be no white flag above my door. This person is a mess. I'm in love. And okay, let me get, because I want to watch a movie now. Tower in reverse. Yeah. They don't want something to change. You know what movie I want to watch right now? Tarzan, but the one with Alexander Skarsgård. That's the one I want to watch right now. I've been wanting to watch that for like the past 2 weeks. So, and it finally got on Netflix, which is great because I'm like, I need to watch this movie, but I don't want to pay for it. And I just saw it yesterday. Tarzan will be available on Thursday, and I was like, oh yay, because now I don't have to buy it. Which is crazy because I have been wanting to watch that movie for like the past 2 weeks. You know how like when you get cravings for like certain songs or certain movies or certain shows or whatever? I'm guessing now that's channeling. Anyway, so I guess there's something in there that I have to watch. So about to get cozy and comfy and cuddle up with my baby girl and just watch it. Also, Walmart has heated blankets for like $30, like the throw blankets, but they also have like the really, really, really big ones, like the comforters that are heated blankets. Wow, it's only $30 more, but it's an investment, especially like if you live where there's snow and stuff like that. What was I saying? I think. Oh, the devil. Could be a Capricorn. There's something about self-indulgence. Oh, okay. This person feels like you're being selfish right now. Because it's like, well, you have all of this and you don't want to give me any. You're being selfish. Blah, 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 blah. This person, they like to self-indulge. Oh my gosh, I keep choking on air. So this person, they like to self-indulge. They like to self-indulge. Wow. I know who this is. They like to self-indulge and they think that you're being selfish because you're not sharing what you have. And first of all, when was confidence something that you can share? Right? Like my aesthetics, my humor, who I am, like it's like this person wants you to share your personality with them. I'm sorry, mister, but last time I checked, my personality was my personality. Like, you can't, it's not a piece of bread, you know, it's not like I can break bread with my personality with you. Like, come on. But yeah, they feel like you're selfish because you won't share your personality with them, the letter P. That is so funny. Three of Swords reverse. Yeah, like, what do I have to share? Like, I don't understand what the problem is here, right? Which is why in the dream I'm just like, oh, you're gonna try and take my locker, like you're gonna try and like I don't understand, like this is my locker, like I'm not the one with the identity crisis, so I put a huge ass padlock on it, right? And I'm like, this is my locker, get out. I put a padlock on that, and I was like, all right, I'm done with this dream, and I woke up. Like, what do you have to feel bad about? Like, you can. That's another thing too. That's your right. If you want to be selfish with your personality, with your confidence, if you want to keep yourself like locked from this person, if you want to lock this person out, that's your right. You could do that, right? You could be in this devil energy where you're being seen as selfish because you don't want to share. Like, what do you have to share, right? You don't. What? I don't understand. I feel like this person, they like their self-indulgence and their negativity and their festering and like their poisoned soil. They want you to feel bad because your soil is not poisoned and they can't grow anything. And they want you to feel bad about that. Like, I'm not the one with poisoned soil. Like, what do I have to feel bad about? Go clean up. Nine of Cups. Yeah, you don't have anything to feel bad about because you're happy. Your wishes are being. Wow, I have like this, like something is like trying to. Okay, you don't have anything to feel bad about. Like you're emotionally fulfilled, your wishes, you're achieving your wishes, you're achieving your dreams, like you're good. Hanged man, reverse, like what do you have to, you're not stuck about anything. You are the person, collective, you make necessary sacrifices. This person, they don't make the necessary sacrifices. That's why they're intemperate on the fence. Because they don't know how to let go of what they need to let go of. There will be no white flag above my door. Like, let go. Why are you holding on? Let go. They don't know how to let go. Alright, Page of Pentacles in reverse. They're just wasting their energy, and they're doing dark magic with the Page of Pentacles in reverse and the Magician. Yeah. They're messing with dark magic. That's why they're so poisoned right now. The magic that they're messing with, it just made them very, like, I don't know, it just twisted, I don't know, it's like very deformed or something. There's something deformed and dirty inside of them. Page of Pentacles in reverse and Magician, yeah. This is where they got all their strength from, doing magic, and it was the wrong thing for them to do. It was the wrong path to take with the Two of Wands reverse. That's why they're stuck. So what should you feel bad about? There's nothing for you to feel bad about. If you want to lock this person out, that is your right. If you want to be selfish when it comes to this person and not give them anything, that is your right. Because the more selfish you are with this person, the more of Four of Cups in reverse you are. It's like all your energy is for you. Your enthusiasm for life, your energy, your abundance, your happiness. What do you have to feel bad about? Nothing. This person, they just want you to feel guilty because you're living life. Okay, bye.